Hey, can you hear me? Oh, they took me back!
Can you
No!
hear me?
Oh, man. Huh? Oh, I'm sorry, did you say something?
Well,
It's been about 2 hours since we spoke to Fuyuhiko. I wonder if the elevator's been fixed yet. It'd be bad if we were still split up before the class trials, so maybe we should call them one more time. Hey, are you even listening? I only brought that up because I'm really worried. Sorry. So what are you gonna do? You're right, I'm worried about them too. So let's try calling Strawberry House one more time.
I think.
Yeah, that's a great idea, I think. Alright. Oh my god, how did he get here? What the fuck? Oh, maybe through the trap door. That makes sense.
Hello there.
Why, hello there, Hajime. Nagito, why are you here? Because I showed up. You showed up? How did you even come here? Maybe I teleported. This fucking guy. Oh, Nagito. Hi, Nagito. That reminded me of like a message Olivia would type that just has this, that had Olivia written all over it. It's a great theme. Telephone. What? So I'm not making the call? Hey, answer me seriously. How were you able to come to this side?
Hey.
Before I do that, there's something I need to tell you guys. There is? I tried to investigate Strawberry House as much as I could.
Now then.
I'll give you those details first. Let's hurry this up. After being abruptly interrupted by Nagito, Chiaki and I learned about the results of his investigation of Strawberry House. Okay, but what about the... Give me the infos! Well, I guess these were pretty important, especially the fact that everyone in Strawberry House heard that rumbling noise too. But what was that about the wall clock's alarm going off before that happened? Also, the fact that Strawberry Hall's button was broken is definitely worth noting. Yo, because, okay, here's the thing. I think that the alarm, when the alarm went off, like it had to be a person who set the alarm to make themselves look like they had nothing to do with the murder because they have an alibi. But I think that alibi is fake. But you know when, but the only thing, actually I don't think that's right though, because you know when Akane was like, oh, there's this annoying ringing sound, and we saw that the alarm was ringing on this side as well. Oh no, that was the phone. That was the phone. The phone was ringing on this side. The alarm was ringing on the other side. Yeah, because as soon as, like, I can't even remember who said it exactly, but when the guys were like, oh yeah, like, we were all here when the alarm went off, therefore we have an alibi. I'm like, no, that's too simple. I think the killer has to be one of those guys in the room, though. It's either Gundam, it's the mechanic guy, or it's Fuyuhiko. It's one of those. I don't think it's Fuyuhiko, though. I feel like I trust him. I believe his alibi being a sad boy just sitting in the lounge, you know, and thinking about Peko or whatever. Could be Sonia. No, Thunder, you're just ruining my entire theory right now. All right.
Hey.
But also, they did mention something about like the elevator was like, what is it? The mechanic guy said that the elevator was broken on the grape side. Which means the killer has to still be on the grape side. In which case, it does make me think that it's a girl now. So see, I got too many conflicting like thoughts and ideas, and I don't know, man. But maybe that's what the killer wants you to think, is that it's broken on that side. In which case, maybe it's mechanic guy. Yo, it's okay. We got 2 points on mechanic guy. You think it might be him there? All right, I cleared the final dead room. Huh? You did? The life-threatening game?
Wow.
It wasn't life-threatening at all. It was just a little escape game that ended with some Russian roulette. Russian roulette? It's a game where you load one bullet in a gun, spin the cylinder, point it towards you, and pull the trigger. So, you really did it.
Man.
Ah, so that's how you're supposed to play it. So it would have been fine if I'd only used one bullet, huh? I guess it was just as Monomi said.
Huh?
Huh?
Actually.
I misunderstood and thought that I had to take one bullet out of the cylinder, so that's how I did it. That... You only had a 1 in 6 chance of surviving.
Well.
But I'm still alive, after all. The only good thing about me is how lucky I am. What's wrong with him? I knew he was strange from the start, but for him to casually do something so suicidal... He's crazy, that's all there is to it. Anyway, because I was able to clear the final dead room, I was able to obtain several rights, and one of those rights was the freedom to move between Grape House and Strawberry House. Not only that, but whenever I move back and forth, I don't even need to play the game again. Move back and forth? Where would you even be able to do that, and how?
Man,
Hey Hajime,
you stay quiet.
you've been repeating yourself over and over, and it's bugging me. Can you let me speak freely for a change? Huh? Anyway, I'm definitely lucky. Thanks to that, I was able to clear the roulette at the highest difficulty, and I obtained quite an amazing prize as my reward. Is that the Future Foundation file?
Yep.
Yeah, it's a continuation of the file we received at the roller coaster. Continuation. There's even more detailed information about the Killing School Life that was in the earlier file. In the Killing School Life. You mean the killings that took place at Hope's Peak Academy, right? As I recall, Byakuya was one of the students who participated in it. But even when we learn more about the Killing School Life, it has no relevance to us whatsoever. There was information about the order of the killings and who the killer was for each incident. I find it extremely boring to read about the deaths of people that I don't even know.
Right?
Besides Byakuya, of course. And it's just as I thought, that Byakuya was the Byakuya we knew, right?
But
However, I can't say the information was completely useless. In truth, there are similarities between the Killing School Life and this Killing School trip. Similarities? For example, the first murder involved someone important getting stabbed to death in an unexpected place.
hey,
The second murder revealed the presence of a serial killer among the group. And the third murder was actually 2 killings that happened in succession. That is
Hey.
similar. What do you guys think about these strange similarities? It's definitely strange.
well,
I can't think of these as coincidences, especially if Monokuma's behind the motives in driving the murders. What are you trying to say?
hey,
By the way, the fourth murder of the Killing School Life was apparently ruled a suicide. Did Mekamaru commit suicide? Whether that means something or not is something each person should think about on their own. I just wanted to tell you guys the truth. Okay, is this information the new book that he got, or is this new information from the old book? In that case, it's that it might be that like the same thing is happening where they're gonna stage it as if he committed suicide because that's how it went in the past, but it actually wasn't the truth. Are you sure you're not just trying to confuse us? Jeez, your complaints just never end, do they? If you're gonna talk like that, I won't want to tell you anymore. And I even learned where your talent is too. Huh?
well,
Well, that file wasn't the only one I received from Monokuma. This is another one. A seal.
yep.
Indeed, it's the Hope's Peak Academy's school crest.
Perhaps.
Does that have information about our stolen memories?
How unfortunate.
Unfortunately, I couldn't find any clues about that. This file doesn't contain our information, just Hajime's information. Oh shit!
Why?
Isn't that weird? Why only Hajime's information? I bet everyone has to go through the thing and then they get one other student's file or something. It's
Jeez.
quite troubling that you would ask me that. I must say, it was always interesting that Hajime was the only one who couldn't remember his talent.
Right?
But that ends now. Are you serious? Did you really find out why I was chosen by Hope's Peak Academy?
Man.
In a way, it's just as Chiaki said, Hajime's existence is special. Because you were just some reserve course student from the reserve department. What?
Well,
Unlike the primary department for main courses students who possess ultimate talents, the reserve department is for reserve course students who enter the school through a basic entrance exam. Essentially, you're like a substitute, or the second string. Well, even then, that's just in name only. The reserve department pretty much only exists to increase Hope's Peak Academy's revenue stream. Reserve department, substitute, second string, revenue stream. What is he saying? Like I said, to be a reserve course student, you don't need to possess an ultimate talent. You just have to pay a rather costly entrance fee and tuition. With the funds obtained from these exams, the academy can focus on bolstering and researching talent. Through this, the symbols of hope can be raised,
isn't that right?
which means you're just a stepladder, but you should feel honored. An average, talentless human can be put to good use for those who are known as mankind's hope. What the hell does that mean? Perhaps you simply weren't determined enough. Do you admire hope? Are you willing to sacrifice your body and soul to attend Hope's Peak Academy? Or maybe you were just obsessed with Hope's Peak Academy like a fangirl following the latest trend. It's not like that.
Stop.
Wanted to become Hope? If that's what you're thinking, just stop it. Listen carefully. The only humans worthy of becoming Hope possess amazing talents and a strong will. And the moment you're born into this world, you either have that or you don't.
There's no mistake.
It has nothing to do with effort. You must be chosen by hope to become hope.
You don't even
That's
know.
why it's not even worth admiring. Or were you so blinded by your admiration for Hope's Peak Academy that you couldn't even see that? You're just some nobody from the reserve course who never had a talent to begin with. And nobody forgot he was a nobody, that's all. And then I'm just... That's right, you were never an ultimate. You had no talent whatsoever. I don't have any talent, I'm just an ordinary high school student.
Man,
Oh, I feel sorry for you. Are you shocked to learn that you were the only one who didn't have a talent?
that's not it.
But still, if you think about it positively, it looks like there's no more reason to doubt you. Now that we know who you are, a normal, average, utterly unremarkable high school student, there's no way you could be associated with the future foundation. But if it's not Hajime, then who in the world could the traitor be? The survivor of the previous killing school life, Byakuya, would have been the most likely candidate, but now that's probably impossible.
Hey,
Hey, are you listening?
Hold it.
There's no need for you to listen to this.
what?
Well,
It may be important to talk about who the traitor is, but we need to focus on Nekomaru's murder first. Because if we can't survive the class trial, everyone is going to die together anyway. In that case, would the traitor be among those killed as well? That's something I truly wonder about.
Yep.
Oh well, it's fine. I'll stop for now.
hey.
You said you cleared the final dead room and obtained those files. That means you must have gone to the Octagon, right?
Hey,
Are you curious about the ultimate weapon?
So,
Did you find out what it was? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Is there any reason I should answer that? What the hell? I'm the one who cleared that room, and I'm free to divulge any clues I obtained there as I see fit, right? Are you planning to keep it a secret? Are you planning to side with the killer again?
man.
Like I said, I'm not on the killer's side. That hasn't changed since this began. How many times must I repeat myself? I just want hope to shine even brighter. What you're saying doesn't make any sense at all. Just tell us already. Tell us about the ultimate weapon.
Jeez.
Geez, I guess I have no choice. I suppose I can tell you one little tidbit. You're right, I did go to a place that seemed to be the Octagon, and I found many different weapons there. But I didn't find anything worthy of the name Ultimate Weapon. Don't lie, there's no way that's possible.
Stop it.
Coming from someone with no talent like yourself, that's truly offensive. What did you say?
oh,
Fine, I understand. Now's not the time for us to be fighting anyway. If you won't tell us, we gotta do it ourselves. Now shall we go back to investigating Mekamaru's case? We better hurry, the class trial is gonna start soon.
You're right.
You're right, I haven't even seen the crime scene. Also, the guys in Strawberry House should be coming over to this side any moment now.
Bye now.
Then, while we're at it, I'll go on ahead.
hey.
Hey, Hajime. It's okay, I already know. You want me to focus on Nakamaru's case right now, right? It's true that I'm shocked, but now's not the time for me to feel like that. Right now, I can't afford to be the only one who's depressed. I need to survive with everyone else and return home. That's what's most important. Isn't that right?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm relieved to hear that. We should get moving then. Yeah, you're right. My god, this is taking forever! I did not think this investigation was gonna go so long. Holy. Where am I supposed to be going right now? I don't even know. I've returned from the depths of hell. Gundam.
Yo.
Yo, sorry we're late.
Hey.
Just so you all know, it's all thanks to me. I'm the one who fixed the elevator. See, it's just as I said, right?
Hey.
Hey, are you even listening to me? I'm trying to stand out here.
Hey.
More importantly, Kazuichi, did you look into that matter I asked you about?
Huh?
Huh? Oh, the thing about the compass? I looked into it while I was coming here, but I think this compass might be broken.
You stay
I
quiet.
didn't ask for your opinion, just tell me the results. Huh? Well, the compass needle rotated 180 degrees while we were riding the elevator. The needle rotated 180 degrees? Does that mean the elevator just rotated 180 degrees? Opened out the other side? What? I see, it's just as I thought. Hey, what do you mean by that? Well,
That's
obviously the
obvious.
elevator must likely rotated 180 degrees. Elevator rotated?
Now then.
Now then, I should go investigate Nekomaru's body. As if he were thumbing his nose at us, Nagito began making his way toward Great Tower.
Oh my.
What was wrong with him? Doesn't he seem pissed off or something? Nagito, what do you know? How much do you know? I checked this first, but it looks like the panel is definitely forced open. The elevator panel?
Hey.
Might be better if I explain how the elevator was broken, huh? No, I heard the gist of it from Nagito. They broke the elevator by tampering with the safety device, right?
Right.
Oh, looks like the word travels fast. Check out that panel over there. It's just as I thought. Looks like they forced open the panel and changed the settings by tampering with the safety device. Definitely looks like it was forced open, which means the elevator was broken at Grape House. You.
Damn right.
Nekomaru should be inside Grape Tower. C1! I'll go on ahead. We were a little late. Coffee? Yo, I feel dead too right now. Yo, coffee sounds good. Yo, go get it. Go get it, girl. Get coffee. Oh wait, or maybe you can't. I'm sorry. I'm everywhere. I'm all over the place. Alright, I've made you wait.
Judgment!
The time has come to destroy all murderous illusions. You can't. Wait, you can't have coffee when you're on antibiotics? I am also on antibiotics right now. Uh-oh. I made you wait. Okay, cool. Wait, where am I supposed to go? Not for this antibiotic. Oh, okay. Oh, I got scared. I was like, am I gonna die? Chiaki!
Hey, hey.
I guess Nagito is like a tardy detective. What are you talking about?
See?
It's a trope in mystery games. They always come to the crime scene late just to make an important discovery. But they can never reach the truth of the case. They just end up feeding the main character's assumptions.
Yep.
Well, in Nagito's case, he's not the type to feed anyone. He'll just make things even more complicated. It's true, he's such a troublesome person. But lately I feel like he's been acting weirder than usual.
Well,
I don't think a new discovery is bad, though. He might be able to find something we completely overlooked. I guess I have to talk to him, then.
You serious?
Alright, Nekomaru, are you serious?
Damn it.
Damn it, I don't know who did this, but this is pretty fucked up.
Hey,
Now's not the time to get sentimental. Come on, we need to hurry up and investigate. But we've already investigated everything we can here.
wow.
No, you haven't. There's still something you should be able to investigate more thoroughly. Now that Mikan is no longer with us, we can't perform an autopsy.
Right?
But Kazuichi should be able to disassemble the body, right?
Huh?
it cannot be.
Is that true? Are you going to disassemble Nekomaru's body?
I won't forgive
Don't screw
you.
with me. Hasn't Coach Nekomaru been through enough already?
You don't know?
Been through enough? We need to perform this investigation so we can find out who the killer is. Perhaps you don't want to know, Akane. Maybe you don't care about what happened to Nekomaru.
Damn it!
Why you?
You stay quiet.
If you suck at using your brain and you really want to know who the killer is, try not to interfere so much. Whoa.
Jeez.
Come on, Kazuichi. What are you standing there for?
Ah,
Damn it, fine. I just have to do it, right? I know I said I wanted to see his insides, but not like this. This is just too much.
well,
Come on, are you guys feeling okay too? Now's not the time to be staring into space. Nagito, there's definitely something wrong with you. I thought he was just treating me differently ever since he found out I had no talent, but it seems like that's not entirely the case. His attitude toward everyone else is strange now too, but why? Now's not the time to be staring into space. Don't make me repeat myself. Am I just talking to... Oh wait, am I expecting the body again, or do I talk to him?
damn it.
I've come so far, there's no way I can get sentimental at a time like this. I've come so far, there's no way I can get sentimental at a time like this. I feel awful for Nekomaru, but this is necessary if we're gonna find out the truth behind this case. As he forced out his voice through his clenched teeth, Kazuichi faced Nekomaru, his eyes full of determination, and began stabbing his tool knife into Nekomaru's body. Huh? Where did you get that tool knife?
Huh?
Nagito gave it to me. He said he had it ready before we even went to the amusement park. Yeah, with our necklaces, yeah! So, Nagito did that too. It's like Nagito has full control of the situation.
Maybe.
Looks like the damage to his head is the reason. Huh? The reason Nekomaru died, stopped functioning. His torso is covered in huge dents and his parts are dislocated. Maybe your gear shaft broke too? Well, for now I tried disassembling Nekomaru's chest. That should help us learn something, right? If that's the case, I need to look at Nekomaru's body one more time. Oh, true. I don't even know how to do wigs still, so... His chest panel is open, the clock inside is completely exposed. The hands of the clock look like they're pointing at 7:30. Also, it looks like the clock's alarm was set for 7:30 a.m., which means this clock broke the moment the alarm started ringing at 7:30 a.m. But 7:30 a.m. is strange, right? I mean, we should have arrived at Grape Tower just before 7 from Monokuma Taichi. Is this clock malfunctioning? No, wait. Highly efficient radio clock. Sees radio signals so it can automatically update the time at fixed intervals. It's an extremely accurate clock. It's a clock that would never slow down. It's even designed so that it cannot be adjusted. Interesting. Why does this broken clock say 7:30 a.m. then? I don't know, man. I'm not smart enough. What's wrong with him? He's crouching over Nekomaru's body, and it almost seems like he's glaring at him. Or do I talk to him again?
You're the worst.
Jeez, this is the worst.
Jeez.
You guys overlooked an important clue. I swear you're just the worst. As I thought, there's no way I can leave this to you guys. What are you talking about?
Well,
I found this under a fragment of the pillar that tipped over. Is this a doorknob?
you don't
Looks like the
even
screws
know?
came out with it. That wouldn't happen unless you applied a ton of force to it. Plus, it looks like there are scratches near the base of the doorknob.
Hey,
Don't you think it's strange?
see?
If we examine the far back door in Grape Tower, the doorknob is still intact, right? Now that you mention it, you're right.
Now
If
then.
that's the case, where did this doorknob come from? If it's not the door that leads to Strawberry Hall, then there's only one other possibility. It'd have to be the door connected to Grape Hall that we entered from, right?
Well,
Well, it makes sense to think about it like that. We should try it out. Try it out how?
you don't know?
We take the elevator to Strawberry House, and we enter Strawberry Tower from Strawberry Hall. That's the only way we can see the other side of that door, right? But the button to open the door in Strawberry Hall is broken, right?
It's obvious.
We can just repair it. After all, we have the ultimate mechanic on our side. Well, you're right, but I need parts to repair the door in Strawberry Hall. I can repair it if it's broken, but if I don't have enough parts, there's not much I can do about it. But you have plenty of parts right here.
Huh? See?
Just use Nekomaru. I'm sure if you dig through his body, you can find parts you can use. Hold on. Are you saying we should use parts from our dead friend? It's called recycling. It's a much better alternative than disposing of the rest of the junk, right? Junk?
Hey,
Well, Kazuichi, is it possible or impossible? Like you said, I could probably use these parts to repair that button, but seriously, hold on. Even if you do repair the button, what's gonna happen to the chain on the other side of the door?
huh?
Chain? The door that leads to Strawberry Hall has a chain wrapped around the doorknob. Even if you fix the button on the Strawberry Hall side, the door won't open as long as that chain is there. You don't need to worry about that at all. I need to worry. What does that mean?
Now then.
Kazuichi, we should go over to Strawberry Hall so you can repair the door. Hey, I'm not finished. Hajime, you're going to come later too, right? It'd be really bothersome if you didn't. I mean, if there's someone in the tower, the door won't open at all.
Right?
So you should at least make sure you're not pulling my leg. After tersely saying that, what does that mean? Nagito left the area. I don't understand what the importance of a broken doorknob on the other side makes.
Huh?
What the hell happened to him? He seems on edge about something. Who knows?
Damn right.
That reminds me, Nagito asked Kazuichi to do something weird for him, right?
Yep.
It has something to do with how the elevator spins 180 degrees. I wonder what it could mean.
Hey,
Actually, to tell you the truth, Nagito asked me to do something weird too. He told me to investigate all the clocks inside both buildings. The clocks? So I did what he said and checked them all, but none of the clocks had their times messed up.
Jeez.
But why do you ask me to do that in the first place? I don't get that bastard at all. For now, why don't we head over to Strawberry Tower too? Along with the doorknob matter, there are still many mysteries surrounding this that we don't understand. If we go to Strawberry Tower, we might be able to solve some of those mysteries. Maybe.
Jeez. You're pathetic.
Looks like that's all we can do. Let's head over. You're right. What Nagito said about the door opening, what is he planning to do about the chain? Looks like it won't come off easily, so does Nagito have a plan or something? Jeez, I don't understand this at all.
Damn right.
Looks like everyone left. As long as Kazuichi finishes his work, we should be able to open the door in Strawberry Hall. But there's still a chain, you know. If that's not removed, we won't be able to open the door. The Strawberry House. Let's go. Going to Strawberry House. It's been a while since I've come to Strawberry House.
What's up?
Hey, you're here.
Hey.
How'd the repairs go? Yeah, well, the damage wasn't too bad once I got the parts, so I was able to fix it right away. You got a lot of nerve saying that when you use Nekomaru's parts without my permission.
Hey.
Well, I mean, even so.
Now then.
Anyway, now that we're all here, why don't we hurry up and try it out? What will happen if you press the button to Strawberry Hall's door?
Even so.
But there's no way it'll open. You haven't done anything about the chain.
Hey,
The door to Strawberry Hall behind Nekomaru's body was blocked off by that chain, remember? If you didn't do anything about that, it doesn't even matter if you fix the button on the outside. Oh, that sounds so good! Well, we'll know if we try it out. It's not even worth trying it out. No, we've all come this far. If he's saying we should try it out, then we should give it a shot.
Yep.
Yeah, that'd be great. I pressed the button. What? How did it open?
Hey.
Why did it open?
Impossible.
Impossible. Where did the chain go?
Hold it.
Hold on a sec. That's not the only thing that's strange. That's right. There's no other way to say this. Say it. This definitely looks weird.
So.
What do you mean, huh?
Hey.
Hey, doesn't this all look the same as when we were in Grape Tower? Yeah, you're right. When we were inside Grape Tower, Nekomaru's body was in front of the far back door. What is going on? Which means his body should be in front of the door to Strawberry Hall. So if we entered from Strawberry Hall, his body should be right in front of the door as we walk in. Why isn't it like that? Why is Nekomaru's body in front of the door to Grape Hall? Yeah, I'm so confused. Not just that, the parts that I carefully arranged when I disassembled the body all moved too. The body isn't the only thing that moved, even the tipped over pillar and the spilled oil. They've all moved the exact same way. The crime scene looked identical to how we saw it when we entered the Grape Hall. Everything that was at the crime scene inside Grape Tower shifted to the opposite side. As if it all rotated 180 degrees, right? Could it be that when the elevator rotates 180, this room also rotates 180? I guess that's a possibility. I can't imagine that the floor actually rotated 180 degrees, but is that really what this means? No, it's more than that. I feel like there's an even greater mystery here. A mystery so great that it could drastically affect the outcome of the case. We might have to rethink this. We might need to fundamentally rethink how we've been approaching this case. Oh my god, this is so complicated.
I see.
The chain disappeared. A strange feeling I felt when I went back and forth between the two towers. Yeah, and neither door has chains on it now, which is really confusing me. Yep, just as I thought, it was definitely the right choice to confirm this. Just as you thought? Then you already knew about this mystery? You have a bad habit of relying on others when you don't understand. Why don't you try investigating first?
See?
The door at the far back with the picture of a grape on it. Maybe there's a clue hidden there? There's a clue on that door? It's the door with the picture of the grapes on it. This should lead to Grape Hall. And look, the handle's missing. Wait, huh? One of the doorknobs is gone. It's like the screws came out of it.
Now then.
It's the same as that doorknob that was on the floor.
See?
See, the screws came out with it, right? Then the doorknob next to Nekomaru's body came off the door to Grape Hall. Well, that's what it looks like. When you said clue, were you talking about this? But what is it a clue to?
What?
Did you get even more confused? No need to worry, just one clue will change everything. All the mysteries will be solved as if everything were linked together, if you can reach it. Just like I did. What? What does that mean? Even if I ask him, then Nagito probably won't give me an answer, so it'd just be a waste of time to ask. Is it time? Is it finally time for the trial?
It appears that it's time for the class trial. To tell you the truth, I'm tired. Extremely tired. I feel like spending the rest of my life hibernating already. Man, I know it's bad, but I'm so sleepy. I just want to ditch. Though I really don't feel like it. I'll show you my serious side when you come to the class trial. Even though it's impossible since it's so annoying, you can count on me to take this seriously.
Looks like it's going to start. Another class trial.
Hey!
How are we supposed to get to the trial ground?
Damn it!
You're right, we can't do anything unless we get out of this building. Akane, did something happen?
Hey.
No, well, do you guys hear something?
Hey.
What do you hear this time? Suddenly, as if cutting off Chiaki, our surroundings started to shake and rumble, and then it suddenly appeared before us. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh god. Oh no. Uh-oh. Well. Is he telling us to go inside from here? Seems that way. Alright, I'm gonna go. Just hold on, Nekomaru. I'll make sure I avenge you. Jeez, at least be a little cautious. It's obviously a trap.
It appears
I agree.
you won't escape.
I detect the scent of danger. Even my familiars are saying do not go inside.
It's nearly showtime!
How interesting. If you can kill me, you're welcome to try. Try stabbing your sword through my very heart. Now then, we shall get moving as well.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right. It's annoying, but if Miss Sonia's going, there's no way I'm not gonna go.
Damn it!
But it's so damn annoying. Guess it doesn't matter if it's a trap or not. One by one, everyone went into Monokuma Rock. Until I was the only one left, and when I was about to take a step forward, we were the same. The same step ladders. Huh? Nagito was suddenly standing next to me with his eyes locked onto Monokuma Rock. Other than the small movements of his mouth, he was perfectly still. You and I are just step ladders. For everyone who holds the title of Ultimate, I always believed that I didn't mind. Unlike you, I know my place. What are you saying?
Man.
That's why I was prepared to become a sacrifice at any time. And from that, true hope would be born. Always believed that the talent that survived would be true hope.
Damn it.
But it wasn't. There is no hope amidst all this killing. Of course there isn't. What kind of hope comes from killing people?
What?
Really? Are you suggesting that sacrificing others for hope isn't real hope? But you're wrong. It's only natural and extremely obvious that strong hope devours weak hope.
Isn't that right?
After all, that's what it means to live, right? And there's no way I'm going to accept that. Oh well, it's not like that's what I wanted to say to you anyway.
Hey.
There's this one novel I like. It's a peculiar mystery story. Huh? A novel? The story is told from the point of view of a high school girl involved in a serial killer mystery. But when you get to the end, surprise, surprise, the girl was actually the killer. Of course, the story is written carefully so the reader doesn't learn the ending in the middle of the story. The protagonist is just a projection of the reader, and this projection turns out to be the killer. Which means the killer you were looking for the whole time was inside you all along. How do you feel about novels like that? What the heck are you talking about? You're just jumping from one topic to another. And I can't comment on a book that I've never read before.
No good
Such
at
a
all.
normal answer. I should have expected that from a talentless, reserve course student like you. But I know that you don't matter at all, so why do I care about you? You admire hope. I love hope.
Right?
In some ways we're similar, but maybe that difference is what's making me so emotional. Enough already. I don't have time to argue with you. Let's go, everyone is waiting.
Man.
Everyone, huh? So you still believe you're just like everyone else? Reserve Corps students are so full of themselves. Nagito's chilling laugh continued as he disappeared into Monokuma Rock. Calm down. That's where I need to calm down. Alright, here we go. The elevator shook violently as it descended at an ever-increasing speed. When we're in a normal elevator that shakes this bad, it reminds me how efficient that elevator in the funhouse was.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably true. Elevator continued to shake and descend deeper and deeper. Suddenly, it stopped like it always does. And the door opened.
Well now.
I understand your desire to applaud this wonderfully vulgar trial ground. But it's so exhausting to discuss useless things, so let's just get on with it already. So sad, my chest hurts. Forcing everyone to do this is so sad.
Hey.
Hey, don't go talking without permission after I've said my catchphrase.
Now I'm really angry.
Otherwise, I'll roll a dice, and based on the results, I'll give you a sex change operation that many times. What an extreme punishment.
Now then.
Now then, let's get on with it once again. Let's get a move on, boys and girls. So it begins. I hope this would never happen again. Now it's happening for the 4th time. Curtain to the 4th class trial was about to open. Nekomaru Nidai, the ultimate team manager. He was more passionate, more daring, more honest than anyone I'd ever met. Truly, he was more man than any of us. He sacrificed his body to protect Akane, and his appearance changed drastically because of that, but he still tried to live earnestly. And just when I finally got used to his new form, Nekomaru's killer is one of us. Among us. Killing someone because it's the only way to survive is no excuse. I won't let this be excused. I won't forgive this, the person who betrayed Nekomaru, who betrayed their friends. I will never ever forgive them. And so, this life-threatening trial billowing with hope and despair has begun. Class trial, here we go.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Yay, my voice gets to take a rest.
I'm sure you guys are starving by now, but let's get revved up and raring to go. Whoever survives will be treated to a fancy lunch. Guess what? Rabbit curry is on the menu.
Huh? I'm not the main ingredient, right?
I'm here today because Coach Nekomaru risked his life to protect me. I'm gonna be the one who avenges him. I'll definitely find out who the killer is. I'm definitely not tempted by curry. Got it?
Akane, you seem to have an impressive amount of drool flowing from your mouth.
Hey, why don't we try going over the incident? We weren't able to leave Strawberry House, so I want to make sure we get a detailed understanding.
I discovered Nekomaru's body a little before 7 a.m. I headed over to Grape Tower for Monokuma Taichi and found the body there. Hajime and Chiaki were also with me.
Hajime was with
Yeah, purple's my
Miss
favorite color,
Sonia and Chiaki
as you can
that early in the
tell.
morning? Don't tell me you three were together since last night!
Imbecile! I am not some woman with flexible legs.
Of course you're not. You're much classier than that.
With legs like those, I could probably do the splits real easy.
We just happened to run into each other on the first floor of Grape House. We went to the tower together.
Then, the three of us discovered Nekomaru's
From the
body.
Smash game, you don't play.
Yes.
The body discovery announcement.
Y'all, I'm gonna play Ultimate because Sora's
They
coming.
heard that and rushed over.
We heard the body discovery announcement too, from Strawberry House, obviously. As I recall, we found out the elevator was out of order, which left us stuck.
So we decided to go to the tower for the time being and headed for Strawberry Hall. But someone even broke Strawberry Hall's door button. We couldn't go anywhere because of that.
Thinking we should at least find some method to communicate, we set our sights on the lounge telephone.
Forget these boring intros. Let's talk about the killer. Anyway, it's definitely someone from Strawberry House.
What do you mean, definitely?
There's no way a chick would kill someone so cruelly. So it must be one of you Strawberry House dudes. One of you better hurry up and confess,
Except
or I'll break all of you in half!
You're the cruelest one here!
Now, enough with the lovers' quarrel. We need to think about this seriously. We don't have the luxury of discussing irrelevant things. The incident this time has many questions.
The incident notwithstanding, I also have many questions.
Then let's start with something even Miss Sonia can understand. The weapon. Well, the weapon is obvious, right?
Huh.
What the heck, you guys? The weapon! You can totally tell just by looking.
I don't see it. What's the weapon? I don't know what the weapon is. You can tell what the weapon is just by looking? It wouldn't be much of a mystery if that were true. Yeah, I don't think you- what? The only thing at the crime scene that looked like a weapon was probably... I mean, the only thing that looked like a weapon was the hammer, but like we already established it's not the hammer. It doesn't look like it's been used. There's no like blood, oil, whatever on it.
I guess
Also
we should
happy with
figure out the
Sephiroth.
weapon first.
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime.
New looking
killer, huh?
hammer.
No, the hammer! The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out.
No,
No,
because
that's
it's a new
wrong.
looking hammer. Got it. Easy peasy.
No, I can't accept that that hammer was the murder weapon.
Why not? Why can't you accept it?
Sephiroth was pretty good.
A lot of oil was flowing from Nekomaru's body.
Alright, a lot of oil is flowing from Nekomaru's body, just like human blood,
The
right?
hammer was used to beat Nekomaru. You'd expect some oil to be on it at least.
Yeah.
But that hammer was clean.
Yes, the longest sword.
So that's why you can't accept that it's the murder weapon.
Well, yeah, but the killer might have wiped off the oil later.
Why?
Well, obviously, to make the hammer look like it's not the murder weapon.
Then why bother cleaning the oil? If they didn't want it to look suspicious, they would have discarded the hammer.
You're pretty insightful, baby gangsta.
Baby gangsta.
Me?
Just so you all know, I was trying to test you guys. I thought, maybe you guys mistook the hammer for the weapon or something.
It seems that was a waste of time.
Then what was the real weapon used to murder Nekomaru?
That's the problem. There wasn't anything else at the crime scene that looked like a potential weapon.
Then, how about we look at it from a different angle? If it doesn't have oil on it, it's not the weapon. So whatever has oil on it must be the weapon, right?
I guess. But if something at the crime scene that had oil on it, it was definitely a broken pillar.
I see.
Got it.
The only thing with oil on it is that broken pillar.
Then that pillar is the weapon. Coach Nekomaru got clobbered with that pillar.
Nobody could withstand a blow from that pillar. Even if you used 100% of your muscle strength, it would be impossible to wield it as a weapon.
Burps.
What?
We tried to move it, right?
Yeah, we couldn't move it. You know what? If it was upright, someone could easily just push it. Like, obviously they can't pick it up now, but couldn't they just push it?
Yeah, that pillar was pretty freaking heavy, but there's one dude who could have lifted that pillar.
Huh? Who are you talking about?
Coach Nekomaru's robot body. With that dude's super strength, lifting a pillar would be real easy.
So, he lifted the pillar, and then what?
You mean Nekomaru killed himself?
Don't be stupid. He ain't the type to commit suicide.
Then even if Nekomaru could have lifted that pillar, it has nothing to do with the case at all.
Well, I guess you're right.
What the heck?
But it does bother me a little. That word, suicide. By the way, the fourth murder, the killing of school life, was apparently ruled suicide. No, that shouldn't matter. There's no way Nekomaru would commit suicide.
But that's a problem. If it's not the pillar, then there's no other weapon we can think of.
There may be a way to use the pillar as a weapon without lifting it.
Huh? For reals?
Yes, for reals.
I see.
For real.
So my gut was right after all. All right, it's up to you, Sonia. Prove that pillar was the murder weapon.
Understood.
My hair's so
Then I shall
thick
give it
and
my all.
Messy.
Sonia, here I go!
Did you see her? She's like, yeah, let's go. What are we trying to prove here? I forgot. Oh no. Okay.
There's no need to lift that pillar.
If the pillar was not lifted, beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over?
Tipping the pillar
They aimed
over.
right for his head and bullseye.
Yeah.
Even I
could
could
see that
probably tip
happening.
it over.
Yeah,
Considering
see,
the
anyone
pillar's
could
weight,
anyone could tip it
it
over.
probably exerted a ton of force.
Sonia, you go, girl.
Go girl.
I'm getting hella excited.
The killer murdered Nekomaru by tipping over that pillar. Is that really it? Uh-oh. When at the end, when my guy says, is that really it? That makes me feel like that's not the right answer then.
It's beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over?
Oh.
No, that's wrong.
That doesn't make any sense. How did the two correlate? I don't understand.
If Nekomaru was crushed by the pillar, then there should have been fragments on top of his body.
Huh? Fragments?
The pillar fragments were scattered beneath Nekomaru's body, but there weren't any on top of his body. If the pillar had been tipped over and crushed, the fragments should have been on top of his body instead.
Oh, you look so cute.
I briefly considered that too. But it's probably not what happened.
I see. That was entirely my bad.
If they didn't tip it over, then how did the killer murder Nekomaru with that pillar?
How much longer are you gonna focus on the pillar? Just let it go already.
There's no way I can let it go. I'm positive that Nekomaru was killed by that pillar.
Why are you so certain about that?
I just have a feeling.
A feeling, huh? That's just your instincts.
But we can't say for sure that that instinct is wrong, can we? There's another way to use that pillar to kill. You guys just haven't noticed it.
Is that true?
Then I shall ask you, what way is that?
You guys, same as usual. You're unable to clear a path to the future with your own powers, so you just stand there and falter. What a waste of talent. And you all intend to fight the Future Foundation? You make me laugh.
What did you say?
Regardless, it's not like I want to die with the rest of you. So I guess I should lend a hand.
Hey, Nagito. What the hell happened to you? How come you're not talking like a lunatic anymore?
I've learned a valuable lesson. Ignorance is by far the greatest shame.
Huh? What do you mean?
Who cares? Just tell us how the pillar was used to kill.
Well, first of all, the pillar itself is not enough. But when combined with a specific item, there's a way it could be possible.
A specific item?
Of course, the ultimate weapon.
Oh, okay. No problem, KJ. That's okay. That's okay.
Isn't that the thing you get when
No, you
clear
haven't played the
final
game,
dead
so I
room?
don't want you to look up the answer.
Nagito knows what the ultimate weapon is?
Of course I know, but I'm pretty sure everyone else has seen it, you know?
Oh my god, that is so cute.
Seen it?
Sorry.
That's right.
That is so
You've seen
cute.
it clearly.
Oh, I love it. That's so
Because
cute.
I, the one who has claimed dominion over evil, am the ultimate weapon. I am he who cuts the insolent catalyst which flows out from the chaos with the sword of victory. It's only fitting that I deserve to be called the ultimate weapon.
No, you are far greater than the ultimate weapon, since you wield your 4 dark devas of destruction.
4 dark devas of destruction.
I see.
I don't know why, but I'm not liking this.
Cut the bullshit and say it clearly. What is the ultimate weapon?
In order to clarify that, we first need to solve the secret of the funhouse.
Nagito knows everything already.
secret of the
God, come
funhouse?
on, give us your info.
Still don't realize it? Jeez, get it together. You're supposed to be the symbols of hope, aren't you? Ah, I forgot. Except for Hajime, of course.
Except for Hajime?
If we make it out of this, I'll explain it to you guys.
Anyway, we must first clarify the secret of the funhouse, right? Then I think it must have something to do with the structure of the funhouse. Strawberry House leads to Strawberry Tower, and Grape House leads to Grape Tower. But in actuality, they are both the same building, and both houses are linked to the central tower. It is undeniable that such a sweet building structure is the secret of the funhouse.
Man, not only does that make perfect sense, but Miss Sonia's beautiful voice is just so soothing.
Meh.
Faux show. I shall leave this matter
Faux
to your
show.
discretion.
Wow, what is she doing? I ended up finding proof I can. Oh. Alright, let's go. It's my jam. I can't fail. I almost failed the last one. Oh, okay.
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
How?
So that's the secret of the funhouse.
Is that really it?
It's weird to say they're both the same place.
Hanging.
And the walls are different colors.
The walls are not different colors as
Designs
the
on
floor.
the floor are also different.
Wait.
We've already settled this problem.
truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
No, that's wrong.
Got it. Like, no, they're not the exact same place. Wait a minute. No, they are the exact same place, though.
Towers. Are they really the same place?
Wait, no, they can't be. Rotato potato is what we thought, right? Or what I thought anyway.
Why are you asking that now? Do you harbor a grudge because my kingdom destroyed your homeland?
Hajime, I won't tolerate any sort of rebellion.
I mean, doesn't it seem strange? When we went to Grape Tower from Grape Hall, Nekomaru's body was in front of the door to Strawberry Hall. But when we went to Strawberry Tower from Strawberry Hall, his body was in front of the door to Grape Hall.
It's probably some kind of trick, like the floor rotating 180 degrees or something. If it is, then see? That means it could have passed as the exact same place, right?
If so, then what? Do you seriously think such a simple answer is the correct answer?
Does that mean he's wrong?
Oops, I guess I've said too much.
If the floor didn't rotate, then that means we need to think about the structure of the building.
Bow down!
God damn it, Sonia.
Then how about this? Somebody moved Nekomaru's body.
While we were moving from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower? But we should have all been together during that time. Even if they tried to move the body inside the tower.
Then Monokuma did it. While we were moving, Monokuma quickly moved things around.
No.
But Nekomaru's body wasn't the only thing moved. Are you saying the broken pillar was moved too?
If it is too heavy to carry, let them roll it. Just like if there is no bread, let them eat cake.
Okay. I don't know if this is the right one, but we'll go with it.
There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Oh my god, it takes so hard to kill it. It takes so long. Let's see.
Moving the body and the pillar in such a short time. That might be hard even for Monokuma, don't you think?
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene.
Fuck, I don't know what. My bad.
Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the futuristic Robo-Bear. The pillar, the body, everything at the.
Allow me to cut through.
Now I feel so dumb. Thanks, everyone.
Moving the body and pillar is possible, but it would have been impossible to move the oil on the floor.
Huh?
When the position of Nekomaru's body and the pillar changed, the oil surrounding his body moved too. Physically moving all of the oil like that is simply not possible. No
I'm really
matter how
bad
you
at the
look.
trials, yo.
Then it's impossible to think
Especially
it was
when I
moved.
have to like grab the truth bullet. Oh man.
I am terribly sorry. I cannot believe I got so fired up.
It's all right. A fired up Miss Sonia is awesome to watch.
So what really happened? Does that mean the two towers aren't the same building?
We can't be certain of that either. Not when the experiment involving the handbook I left on the tower floor was a complete success.
Yeah, the e-handbook was still there. That's why we thought the two towers were the same building.
If they're not the same building or two different buildings, then what are they?
No idea, huh?
This mystery ties into the secret of the funhouse. If we don't have enough clues to solve that mystery, then the only thing we can do is rely on the one person who has those clues. Oh no, it's
Nagito.
Nagito.
I thought it would come to this. I knew my turn was coming up. Fine. I'll tell you guys a big hint that can help you solve the secret of the funhouse.
Give us the answer, not a friggin' hint.
But then it wouldn't mean anything. I need you guys to do this class trial properly. It's also important for me because it will help me determine something.
Let's talk about the traitor. So why didn't Nagito say that all of a sudden? Something happened
But
to
how do we
him.
know your hint is any good? It's suspicious that you're the only one who knows it.
I have a good reason for that. The reason I'm the only one who knows it is because I was the only one who performed the appropriate action.
He performed the appropriate action in order to learn the secret. Could he be talking about the appropriate action? I guess it was the life-threatening
I
game?
see.
Yeah, okay.
You're talking about the final dead room, right? You cleared the life-threatening game there and found something, didn't you?
That's right. The hint is what I saw after I cleared it. In the depths of the final dead room, there was a hidden room surrounded by concrete, and there, a small conspicuous window waited, all by itself. From that window, I saw some very strange scenery.
Strange scenery?
Instead of explaining it, it might be
I get to
faster
see?
just to show you.
Yes.
At an opportune
Show me.
time, I found a perfect camera in the final
Oh
dead
yeah,
room.
yeah, we did have a camera.
Took a picture.
Yep.
You retrieve a small digital camera from his inner
See?
pocket.
This is it.
And as he said that, he showed us a peculiar picture.
Let me explain it to you again. I took this picture on the first floor of Strawberry House, from the secret room within the final dead room. But don't you think it's weird? If the funhouse's structure is what you guys have been thinking, then there's lots of things that don't make sense in this picture, right?
Lots of things that shouldn't make sense in this picture.
Then let's begin. Shall I call it thinking time?
What doesn't make sense in this picture? The tower, right? There's only one tower in the picture. That's what we've been thinking all along, which means it's not unnatural at all, don't you agree? Ooh, fuck. Is it the fact that that we're in a forest?
Here!
Oh thank god, I was about to lose. God.
You said this photo was taken from the hidden room inside the final dead room, right? If that's the case, then that means it should have been taken from the first floor of Strawberry House.
Yeah, it should have been.
Then this is definitely strange.
Oh wait, that means we're in the sky already. Oh, I get it. Okay, yeah, that took me a while. We're in the sky.
This photo doesn't look like it was taken from the first floor. The angles suggest it was taken from higher up.
Huh.
I see. And is that it?
Nagito said there's lots of things that don't make sense in this photo, which means there are other contradictions contained in it. Oh no. Doesn't make sense in this picture. No, you're gonna make me do this. Can I also just say the fact that there's so many trees? I don't know. Trees? I answered this earlier. Fuck. There's not much to click on. Ugh.
Crap!
I don't know. I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose. Help! 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 The first thing I clicked on was this, but I think I might have accidentally clicked on this. I don't know if this counts as the same thing though. But like, what is the sky? I was thinking about clicking the sky, but yo, I'm scared. The sky, perhaps?
If the structure of the funhouse is what we thought it was, Grape House and Strawberry House should link to the tower in the middle. Which means, if you're viewing the tower from Strawberry House, you should see Grape House behind it. But in this photo, I don't see anything behind the tower. No shadow, no shape, no Grape House at all.
That's right. Good call. In summary, this is the truth contained in this photo. The first floor of Strawberry House is located in a high area, and Grape House is not behind the tower.
It's not? Are you saying that Grape House is merely an illusion spell cast by Monokuma's cursed eye?
From this point on, do your own thinking. Now that you've finally met the same requirements as me. If you guys are truly symbols of hope, you can easily solve a simple mystery like this. It might be possible for Hajime to solve it too, even though he's just a normal high school student.
Oh, he's revealing to everyone that I'm just a normal high school
Despite the
student?
fact that you don't have a real talent.
He's
You
exposing
already know
me.
about the other clue.
You talking about that one time? Well, hello there, Hajime. Nagito, why are you here? Because I showed up? How did you even come here? Maybe I teleported.
You're referring to when you suddenly appeared on the second floor of Grape House, right?
I'm asking you just to be safe. At the time, where do you think I came from?
The top floor, right?
Such sharp eyes. So you realized it already?
Top floor. So the third floor?
But the Monokuma archive should be the only room on the third floor of Grape House.
What does it mean?
So I think just now another hint to figuring out the mystery behind the funhouse's structure. The reason Nagito appeared from the third floor. Using the photo he took, I might be able to find the answer if I just think about it. I'm so confused about the structure of this tower now. They confused the hell out of me. Oh. Oh, okay. Thank God I might be able to win this one and not fail. Whee! Whee! Ah! Oh God. Oh, my life! Why do I only have like one life? Oh, I think it's tied to like the actual life that I have. Okay, I see, that's why. Do Strawberry Group House both exist? Oh my God. Yes? I'm gonna go with yes. Oh my God. Oh fuck. No! I failed at the easiest part of the game! Oh, no! So bad. That was literally the easiest part of the whole game. I just had to not die. You had no life. It's okay. Man.
This is our end? We will
We
never give
tried.
up.
Oh, I'm gonna get a really bad grade on this one. Are Strawberry House and Grape House the same building or two different buildings? They're the same building. Oh! How are Strawberry House and Grape House positioned with each other? I want to say horizontally because when the compass rotated 180. Why do I feel like this is wrong though? Because of like everything we just discovered, I feel like this is wrong. Nagito, fly over the compass. Alright, I guess it's vertical. I still don't understand. They're gonna have to show me a map, yo. I need to see it. I need to see it.
It's all coming together.
It's all coming together.
Got it. I know the secret of the funhouse.
Then let me hear it. What kind of answer will you give, I wonder?
In the picture Nagito took from Strawberry House, I didn't see Grape House at all. So where did Grape House go? There was only one possibility. It was in a position where it couldn't be seen from Strawberry House.
Secret of the funhouse. It's not really fun. Yeah.
Which means Strawberry House and Grape House are in the same building, but on different floors.
And how do you explain the same room?
Same building.
The room! How do you explain the room that Nekomaru died in? I don't get it.
Aren't
Ugh.
two different three-story buildings. They're actually one six-story building?
If you think about it like that, based on Nagito's picture, it's clear where Strawberry House is located.
How am I supposed to know this? Okay. I think because Nagito was in the dead, whatever the room's called, and he was and that was the first floor, but he was like up there. We're gonna say Strawberry House is located above the Grape House.
I see!
See, I got it. Yay!
On top of Grape House. That's where Strawberry House is located.
Back.
Because of that,
Got
the
it.
photo taken from the first floor of Strawberry House was at a high angle. Altogether, this means the first floor of Strawberry House is also the 4th floor above Grape House.
Oh snap! I never
Oh,
expected
snap.
that the two houses were connected vertically.
What did she say before?
But what about the shape of the building? The two houses were completely
Faux
different
show.
shapes.
There we go, yeah.
Strawberry House is 4-sided, and Grape House is 6-sided, right?
It never
That's
occurred to
funny.
us that they were the same building because it was structured with two different shapes. A quadrilateral and a hexagon, overlaid atop each other to misdirect how we would perceive them. And it worked, didn't it? Disregarding the tower, we fully believed the two houses were two separate, distinct buildings.
I still don't understand how the two rooms can connect though. Like that room where Nekomaru died. When it's vertical. What?
In order to conceal the unique design of the funhouse.
They're gonna have to show me where the room is within all of this. Or else I'm not gonna understand it. I want to come put us to sleep so we can look at the outside of the building when he brought us to it. Yeah, never mind.
You've just been Kuma'd!
You've been Kuma'd.
Don't you think a building full of so many surprises totally deserves to be called a fun house?
Then it's true? The building was really like that?
That's right! Those two houses exist on different floors in the same building!
Constructing a building like that on your own without my knowledge? How horrible!
Then what about the towers? Are they arranged vertically just like the houses?
Yeah, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower should have also been different floors inside the same building. Just like Strawberry House was on top of Grape House.
Why are there two Hold on. What? Hold on a sec. Is it because... Okay, is it because this pillar right here, the green... No. Hold on. What's with the cylinder? What is the cylinder part here? I'm just... Okay. Well,
Strawberry Tower was also on top of Grape Tower.
However, if they're different floors within the same building, why was Nekomaru's body in both places?
yeah, that's what I'm thinking right now. I'm like, yo, there's two, like...
Aw, your precious hammies don't know? But it's so simple. Alrighty then. I'll be the one who solves this mystery in a flash. Please watch me, Miss Sonia.
Oh,
Precious
see.
hammies.
do whatever you like.
Oh, definitely make her watch me. I'm gonna stand out till she notices me.
Oh geez, I have to solve this thing.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
You're magnificent,
Yes.
Gundam!
No fair, you totally stole my spotlight.
So which one was a fake?
Shut up, just pick one of them.
What?
It's mystery in a flash.
And hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers
Strange feeling in a tower?
was actually a dummy.
That's a strange feeling in the tower?
No, that's
The
wrong.
okay, okay.
Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy. That can be proven by Kazuichi's account.
Me?
Remember? When we moved from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower,
Oh, so it's wrong then. And I just thought it was right.
we thought the body had moved. And that's when you said,
Oh yeah, so it can't be.
Right up until that moment, you were disassembling Nekomaru's body at Great Tower.
Okay, then now I'm back to being confused again.
The killer couldn't have known how you'd take apart his body.
Unless Kazuichi was the one who built the dummy, then it would be a different story.
Miss Sonia, that's a pretty harsh joke. You are joking, right?
It's alright. Kazuichi is not the killer. If he was, he wouldn't have fixed the elevator or the button in Strawberry Hall. It'd be much more convenient for the killer if it stayed broken.
I see. That is disappointing.
I'm even more disappointed.
However, even if Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy, it's meaningless if we don't have the important answer.
The reason Nekomaru's body was in both towers, even though it was supposed to be on different floors.
Yeah, that part I don't understand. The fact that it's supposed to be on different floors.
Maybe it was simply moved?
The body moved to a different floor?
No.
You can't think of a device like that? A device that moves things to different floors in the same building?
What? Elevator? I honestly have no idea, so I'm just gonna shoot everything until I... Yeah, there we go. Oh, it does fit. I don't know why I thought elevator didn't fit. I guess you clearly did not count the thingies right.
You must be talking about an elevator.
What? Are you saying Nekomaru's
I feel like my
body
brain
was
is not here today.
transported using an elevator?
Where the hell is this elevator anyway?
Need more chocolate. Yay.
It's the tower itself.
Put myself on
The
auto.
inside of the tower is one big
Chocolate.
elevator,
One person repeating the
which
60
means the tower was designed so that the whole room goes up and down like an elevator.
Oh.
So whether you enter from Strawberry Hall or Grape Hall, it all leads to the same room, right?
So that's why we could only enter it from one side or the other.
It doesn't make any sense. Because if the body was in the little hallway... Wait. I don't get it. Because it either has to be on the top one or the bottom one then. Unless I'm still missing something. I don't know.
Now that you mention it, sometimes when I pressed the door button, it took a while for it to open.
I see. We were basically waiting for the room to arrive, just like an elevator.
Please hold on. If the inside of the whole tower ascends and descends like an elevator, then why is there a picture of a strawberry on the far back door when you enter from Grape Tower? And a picture of a grape on the far back door when you enter from Strawberry Tower.
What do you mean? Okay. In the diagram, where are the elevators? I feel like I'm still confused.
If the room just moves up and down like an elevator, there's no reason for the doors to change.
Plus, after the incident, the
Yeah,
far back door in
exactly,
Grape Tower
Sonia.
had chains wrapped around it, right?
She understands me.
But when we entered Strawberry Tower, those chains were gone.
Not just that, but if I remember correctly, even the doorknob was
Rotation is the
broken
only thing that makes sense. No, but if it rotated, then that means the chains would be
There are
on the
two
current
really
door that we just
strange
opened
things.
so
Was
easily.
that tower
And it doesn't
really
make
an
sense.
elevator?
Because then where did the chains go?
See people and things. Make sure you focus on the good parts instead of the bad.
What did you say?
So, let's put aside what's changed and focus our attention on what hasn't.
Why do we have to do that?
It's fine. Come on. What does everything that hasn't changed have in common?
And things that didn't change. That includes the body, the pillar, and the oil. We've been talking about that stuff for a while now. There shouldn't be anything strange about them, not even the fact that they all move with the elevator. One thing these all have in common. I mean, yeah, they were all heavy. Yeah, they were all on the floor. Oil. The parts. I mean, are they talking about everything that was there? All on the floor?
I see!
Okay. Oh, thank God.
Is it safe to say that all the items on the floor didn't change?
Yep.
And? Why did the picture on the far back door change? If you can figure that out, you'll have the answer. The reason is because that elevator has something unique about it.
You can only enter from one side at a time. Only the floor moves. Yes?
I see!
Yeah.
So that's it. The elevator was designed so only the floor moved.
Only the floor moved?
Which means the whole room wasn't an elevator, only the floor was. That's why we saw different doors in each tower. Which means on the first floor of Grape Tower, the door on the far back wall had a strawberry design. And on the fourth floor, which was Strawberry Tower, a different door on the far back wall had a grape design.
Then, where do the different floors lead?
I want to say they lead outside, but they're probably just for show.
Just for show. Why was something like
For
that necessary?
show.
So we'd falsely believe that the doors were connected to where their picture signified. It was actually very effective. Because of that, we totally misunderstood the building's structure.
I don't get it. But I guess it means whoever designed this building had a totally twisted personality.
Did you hear that, mon ami?
Uh-oh.
Don't blame this on me. Take responsibility for yourself.
Then I'll take responsibility and gently caress you.
Like, there's no
Ugh.
way that's gonna happen. Stop with the tasteless jokes.
By the way, what does the chain on the far back door in Grape Tower mean?
It was probably wrapped there by the killer to keep us as far from Strawberry Tower as possible.
Why?
Because of that chain. You guys thought you couldn't enter there, right?
Like you said, I could probably use these parts to repair that button, but... Seriously, hold on. Even if you do repair the button, what's going to happen to the chain on the other side of the door? Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. What happened to the chain? Chain? The door that leads to Strawberry Hall has a chain wrapped around the doorknob. And this guy knew about it. He was like, oh, don't worry, we'll go around it. It'll be gone. Door will open, whatever. You don't need to worry about that at all. See? What is this guy saying? What does he know that we don't?
The killer destroyed the Strawberry Hall button, so we'd stay away from Strawberry Tower. Everything was done to tamper with the evidence, so we wouldn't find out about the secret of the funhouse. The appearance of a body in the tower would contradict what we thought we knew about the building. In that situation, if we'd gone to Strawberry Tower, we'd have seen that contradiction firsthand.
Mm-hmm.
And using that as a clue, we might have discovered the truth. The truth that the two houses and the two towers are actually one complete vertical building. The killer wanted to keep us from learning that. That's why they made us stay away from Strawberry Tower.
They destroyed the button and wrapped a chain around the door just for that?
Would it really have inconvenienced the killer if we learned the true structure of the building?
It would have been a major inconvenience. After all, this funhouse is strongly connected to the ultimate
But who
weapon
figured it
to kill
out? I feel like they
Nekomaru.
had to have known.
Hold on. You're progressing much too quickly. There's still a contradiction concerning the building structure.
What a pain. It's fine already.
Gundam, please proceed.
You said earlier that Strawberry House and Grape House are connected vertically, right? If so, how does the contact elevator supposedly transport us from one house to the other?
How'd you mention? I completely forgot about that matter.
If that elevator moves vertically, then when your back is facing the elevator, both towers should be on the same side.
Yo, the elevator must rotate as it goes up and down. That's the only answer.
But does
Because
this
the
reflect
compass.
reality?
Because the compass also did that 180 thing.
Inside Grape House, Grape Hall is on your right when your back is to the elevator. And inside Strawberry
Wait,
House,
does that make sense?
Strawberry Hall is on your left when your back is to the elevator.
If I get in the elevator. Never mind, I'm confused again.
Which means the houses are on exact opposite sides of the tower. Answer me, fiend! What does this mean?
What does this mean?
I agree. What does this mean? The two houses are connected vertically. The position of the tower should be the same in both houses. Yeah. I mean, does it also move sideways? I don't know. But in fact, when my back was facing the elevator in Grape House, the tower was on my right. When my back was facing the elevator in Strawberry House, the tower was on my left. How can I break through this contradiction? Oh my god, good fucking luck to me. And I'm just like not looking at it right. I always feel like I need a
The
visual.
elevator should move.
Although it was probably a pretty good visual, I
Vertically,
just
not
wasn't thinking hard
horizontally.
about it.
However,
No,
at both houses, if the contact elevator is behind, the towers are in opposite directions.
Which means you're
It's clearly contradictory.
What's with this iron curtain of teamwork?
vertically, not horizontally.
Got it.
No, that's wrong.
Also, no. You gotta let me guess it before you say it.
The
I don't want
elevator
any
wasn't just moving
spoilers
vertically.
and no help unless I ask for it. Alright, the elevator wasn't just moving
Isn't
vertically.
that right, Kazuichi?
Huh? Me?
Come on. You used the elevator while you were holding that compass Nagito gave you, right?
Oh, that. Yeah, it was pretty strange. From start to finish, somehow the compass needle rotated 180 degrees.
Rotated 180 degrees?
Meaning,
Oh, show.
as the elevator moved between the two houses, it also rotated 180 degrees. It was probably following the building's perimeter as it rotated to the other side.
See, I was thinking like it has to go like sideways somehow. But like that's such a weird route for the elevator to take. What? It goes on the
Which
outside?
means the exit would be on the opposite side once you arrived at the other house,
That's so
right?
awkward. The heck?
And thanks to that, the tower we saw on our right side when we arrived at Grape House
Oh my god, that's so weird.
appeared on our left side when we were at Strawberry House.
Jeez. Faux show.
An elevator that rotates while it moves.
The elevator's budget for
Is that
this
even
building
possible?
was out the
It's
window.
like something from an amusement park.
Well, a funhouse is an amusement park attraction, you know. And since the building doesn't really need to be structurally practical, it makes for some splendid fun.
That's not splendid at all. You're inhuman.
You say I'm inhuman, but I'm just a bear. So I was never human to begin with. I'm different from these lowly humans.
So we're done with the secret of the funhouse, right? Then let's start talking about the important stuff. What's the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru? And how'd they combine it with the pillar?
Huh? You still don't know what the ultimate weapon is yet? It's what I found at the Octagon,
Tell
you know?
us then, Nagito.
What is the
Jesus.
Octagon? I haven't heard about that yet.
Oh my... I can't believe I have to explain that now. As long as you know what an octagon means, you can solve this simple mystery easily. I see!
Okay.
If I recall, an octagon is a shape with 8 sides, right?
I didn't expect you to know that. For a substitute reserve course student, you're quite
Everyone knows that. God, Nagito.
I guess I should continue listening. Where is the place befitting of the name Octagon?
It's probably... But the Strawberry House, he was in the first floor, so it's the Strawberry House first floor, but the hexagon looks the most like the octagon. But the place is in the Strawberry House, right? Is the octagon? Is the Strawberry House force? Fine.
Crap!
But the octagon place is inside the thing.
Here!
This game is so
You're
stupid.
talking about the secret room surrounded
God.
by concrete in the depths of the final dead room.
It's so dumb.
Why is that place the Octagon?
You know how the 4-sided strawberry house is on top of the 6-sided grape house? If you cut a 4-sided shape out of a 6-sided one, you get 8 edges. It becomes an 8-sided shape.
That is the stupidest octagon I've ever seen in my life. What are you talking about? Oh. What?
That's basically the gist.
Oh my god.
The true identity of the Octagon is that secret room in the depths of the final dead room.
That is so stupid.
In actuality, that place contained various weapons.
Then the ultimate weapon was there too?
That's a little different. I learned the true identity of the ultimate weapon.
I knew
at
this one
the
was gonna be a
Octagon.
hard one.
Learned? The true identity of the ultimate weapon is the funhouse, which means the killer used the building structure as their weapon and killed Nekomaru. Like me, the killer probably realized the secret of the funhouse from the scenery,
So who else went into this room then?
and then thought of a way to kill making use of the building structure.
The funhouse itself is the weapon. So they killed using the building structure?
That's why the killer tried to keep us from learning the mystery of the building, but more importantly, using the building itself as a weapon? Such a spectacular crime. It truly deserves to be called the ultimate weapon.
Also, in case I didn't mention it already, I like your name, Ultimate Lucky Gamer. Found Dead Room was too far-fetched. Yeah, jeez. How did the killer use that to murder Nekomaru? And who is the killer who did that? Alright, we're halfway done.